Yesterday, we were talking about how change is challenging you, even though you chose it.
Yes.
And you said to me, we're going to still talk about change, which is funny because my response or really reaction was, well, but this is all about change. Um, Everything is all about change, but especially our Jane ain't done yet because Jane has things to do. And in order for that to happen, some things have to change. So you wanted to talk about it though, because you're still, I don't think, struggling with exactly the same thing from yesterday, but maybe it is. Tell us.
I like the word struggle. I don't know if it's struggle or moving through it, you know?
All right. Well, tell me what's the difference between the two.
The difference is struggling feels there's no end in sight, but moving through it means I'm finding ways to talk myself through it and strategize. Okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
making you unhappy. You're worrying about this needlessly. Let's find a solution for that.
Okay. And what
And then,
I'm thinking as you speak, and even before you start to share the difference, what came up for me is water. Like if you're going
mm,
out into the waves, if you're coming head on into them, that's a struggle and then a clash. I think struggles
mm.
can bring about clashes, wherein if you are working through it, it's a little like you're okay, the wave's going to push me a bit this way, and I'm going to go under while it's coming over. And you don't struggle with it, you work with it. And I feel like you're working through it is being in conversation with yourself,
Mm.
highlighting some truths.
Yes, I love the water analogy because you're also could be floating,
Mm,
treading water,
yeah, yeah.
drowning,
Right. So right now
getting
I
a
have
little
this.
water in your mouth. That's where I
uh,
probably am right now. I am not a strong swimmer, so I'm really good at like just treading water. So right now
okay.
there's a
But
lot of
you're,
water in my
yeah,
mouth.
but are you treading water right now? Tell me where you are in this,
Oh,
because
well,
I had
look,
a sense more that like you're going under, you're coming up, and it's like there's
mm,
something in you that keeps you from either, yeah, taking on too much water or clashing with the wave.
yeah, maybe I'm dog paddling.
Okay, well, that's the kind of a cute image. So
Yeah. Well,
there seems like a little bit of cheeriness there. So dog paddling through a change means what? Like, what's your effort? Like, what's there?
well, let me tell you a story about yesterday.
Oh, oh, okay.
So I was kicked out of my house because there was a showing and
Okay, but yeah, okay, yeah. So you weren't evicted. Okay, go on.
kicked out of my house, evicted. No, that's don't even not even laughing because well, anyway,
Yeah.
let me not digress. So I left my house willingly. There was a showing for my house. It's being sold at my choice, and I was killing time and I went to a boxing class, when I did all this stuff for hours, and then I'm messaging my agent, Fabian, and he's not
Who
responding.
is fabulous.
Who is fabulous. He's Fabian the
Yes.
realtor. If anybody needs an agent, send me down. Shameless plug for him.
All
But
right.
he was like he wasn't responding. He apparently didn't have coverage, but I didn't know this, and so I could feel myself like, oh, just want to go home and shower and just I'm hungry. I was hangry. My blood pressure had dropped. I was just, and then I just went to like it's there when there's a weakness or lack of confidence. It's like all the little I was going to say demons, but it's almost like little
Hmm.
pinpoints like start to attack. And I was walking and I was seething in the street. And then I said, oh gosh, just find something to be grateful for because you have so many things to be grateful for. Get out of
Hmm.
this funky mood. And I started thinking about when I left Germany. Um, I was
Yeah,
in
because you
Germany.
lived in Germany after college for about 6 years. You worked
Yes,
there.
I
Yeah.
was going to explain that, but thank you for summarizing it quickly. I would
Hmm.
have gone down a dark
Yeah,
hole.
I was worried. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So I left it and I had a lot of fear then, but looking back, I thought, I'm going to leave. I went to DC. I didn't really know anyone. I knew I could get a job there. And that decision altered my path forever because I met a man that I married. We had a child, still have the child, but we're no longer married, but we're sounded weird when I said it. We had a child, we have a child. We are no longer married. We're great friends. I think we have the best divorce possible. He's a wonderful person, but I wouldn't have had Ben. And I'm not
Your son.
saying that my son and I am, maybe if I had taken a different path, it would have been, I wouldn't have had
Mhm.
children and that would have
Yeah.
been fine.
Yeah. There'd be Benicio somewhere. Yeah.
Yes,
Or
but it's
Benica.
just,
Hmm. Yeah. We
that
don't know. We don't know.
we don't know.
And what I hear you saying is one decision, which was difficult at the time, led to many, many good things that you didn't even anticipate.
Yes, didn't see it at all.
And I'm guessing this allows you to be the cute little Labrador or golden retriever, like, I have been.
Dog,
Maybe there can
dog,
be other things.
dog paddling. Well, I
So
lived in DC 30
yeah,
years. It's the only
yeah,
home I ever had.
yeah. It gave
So,
you and some really good friends
and great friends.
who
Yeah.
I have met and I really, really like. Amazing women, amazing women. So yes, you don't know what's on the other side, which is why you can get all grumpy. Also, the logistics to get you to the other side and the legwork. But there are good things, no doubt. And you're kind of like, don't know what that is. And you were reminding yourself that there will be something or
Yes.
several things.
It was like
And that, yeah, yeah, it's like you came up out of the water I mean, I almost feel like you allowed yourself to float. Like, oh, kind of want that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I mean, yesterday you called it reframing, and it's also like reminding yourself. I like that word remind as I'm saying it
I do too.
because it's like rewiring. It's like reminding yourself, especially
Okay, I
when
gotta
it's
write
in
all
this
this down. It's
fashion.
me.
It's like bringing your mind back to its ability to think good things that then going to influence your mood and the outcome.
Yeah,
So
sometimes we
it's a
forget.
remind.
It's a
Mhm.
remind. We forget. We forget that we were struggling with the decision,
Yeah.
all the change that comes with it,
Hmm.
and look back and look at all the good that came with it.
Yes. 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 How easily we can forget. I mean, then go focus on to, the worries, the negativity, which our mind is wired to do. But to your point, you are so fortunate in life. You don't need to be in vigilant mode for, um, some of the dangers our minds were
Mhm.
wired to protect us from.
Do you
Because,
think that's true that we're wired to?
oh, totally. And it's not just, oh, do I think? I mean,
Yeah.
it's in many, many different scientific branches of research in the sense our brains have evolved somewhat, but they are still very much the primal brain of
Fight or flight.
flight and fright.
Hmm.
Flight, am I saying it? I always get all like tongue
Fight
tied.
or flight.
Yeah. So it's and we have very different environments, most of us who are lucky enough to have moved from that daily existence of survival. But our brains have not.
Yeah.
And it's called the negativity bias. The good news is if we do things like you're doing, it balances out. And not only that, but it can create new neural pathways that then we can
Mm.
that's that reminding, right? It's like kind of a rerouting your neural highways. So I think that's probably a good way to end.
I love it. Thank you
And
for
if
the
someone wants to really
rewards.
check out someone who's doing great work in this in terms
Mhm.
of, providing the research and also practical ways to adopt it daily is Rick Hansen.
Okay.
He's a psychologist and He offers some courses.
We can put that in the show notes.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right.
And we have a great freebie if anybody wants it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll find it down below.
Yeah.
In the,
oh my God, that looked like sounded so sexual. But anyway, you'll
I can't with you.
Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's super simple.
Yes.
Super simple, which is how we like things to be, even though
it's what you want.
Yeah.
Simple advice.
Yes. Okay. All right. Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.